Hi everyone, and again, welcome to the LalakingMahiwaga podcast from Chamber of Emporium, featuring the lounge station. That coffee was nice. Um, hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, and as we all know, you know, we could actually like feel rainy season. You know, um which is this like the third quarter of like the year because um while I'm recording this new episode, it's raining. I mean, it's like two days in a row, it's raining, so I could feel like the Christmas season is already coming. And of course, in rainy days, that's actually one of the good thing because we could feel also the cold breeze in the night. And I'm fully really love when it comes a rainy season. It's actually makes me calm, while it's raining, while you're having your good coffee and also reading books. And by the way, this will gonna be a brand new episode that we will going to, of course, discuss. And I'm going to share you some another learning and also a discussion, you know, on this episode. And I just wanted also to like ask myself, um, what is my purpose? You know, like I wanted some answers about the questions how to find purpose in life. All right, that is the topic that we're going to talk or to tackle on this episode. I always ask myself, what is my purpose? It's like a question as old as time. Like, what is my purpose? If we were going to go back, I mean, as far as back as fourth, in like century before Christ. If you're familiar with Aristotle, all right, was actually pondering life's purpose and like developing like a theory of teleology. If you're familiar, like the idea that everything in life has a purpose. In today's like fast-paced technology field world that we do have, where we are actually being pulled in many directions at once, like what do you call this, like finding the purpose of life seems more important than ever. But many people actually spend their lives reacting to situations instead of being proactive and figuring out the needs and the value that drive them. um, Even like when they think they know their purpose, they often mistake it with a short-term goal, like including me. Many others who are like asking themselves this question, like truly want to find meaning, but they have no idea how to find purpose in life. Now, why you're seeking the purpose of life, all right, if you're not growing, you're dying, which is why growth is addictive to many of us, because naturally only feel fulfilled when we're improving ourselves or our lives in some way. But everything in life is calling to us to grow. When we stop growing, we start feeling pain, fear, and anxiety. Like we are then like susceptible to envy, and we look around like to see what everyone else that we don't. Because instead of like asking what is my purpose of life, I mean, what is my purpose in life, what are purpose that we do have, we start coveting like status, some kind of material goods and power. But all of those things will ultimately leave you feeling empty. Let's say goals like buying a house or opening a business yield a sense of achievement, and what else are essentials to living the life what you desire. But purpose takes those goals to an even higher level, like a date with destiny. I will tell you right now that there's one world that will give you happiness, like one. If you're going to remember, it's like as long as you live, progress progress equals happiness, achieving goals that not equal happiness. So if you're like going to ask yourself, what is my purpose, what you're really asking for is some kind of progress, or like a true sense of fulfillment. And fulfillment isn't a luxury or leisure activity, it's actually a necessity. I discovered that the two things that keep you from finding your purpose is, you might think there are many things that prevent people from finding their purpose, but they're comfortable where they are and don't want to rock the boat. Like they have it all: money, family, house, luxurious things, and are fooling like themselves into thinking they're like fulfilled, or maybe they just don't have time. But the truth is, there are only two things that prevent you from answering the question, what is my purpose? The first one is the certainty. The need for stability and predictability is one of our deepest human needs. Routines help us conserve mental energy, and staying of our comfort zones can keep us from feeling anxious and getting hurt, but emotionally and physically. But it also prevents growth. It keeps us like fulfilling jobs and unhealthy relationships. It actually prevents us from finding our purpose. After this certainty, we do have limiting beliefs. Why? The stories we tell ourselves about who are we can either hold us back or propel us toward fulfillments. Limiting beliefs that we're not good enough, that we don't deserve to be happy, leading to limiting behaviors like fear or failure and self sabotage. Believing that we have no limitations in life give us the confidence to find our purpose. Like we can change our lives, we can do, have, and be exactly what we wish. We just need to believe that, and purpose will follow. You are going to ask like, what are the benefits of knowing your purpose? Actually, if you do like really read a lot of articles, online books, because of course I did a research before I do a podcast. I gathered some research and also materials that I can actually um you know present on every episode that I do have. But benefits of knowing your future is like, they said that research shows that finding your purpose is linked to living longer. Like researchers actually like surveyed nearly 7,000 older adults on the relationship between mortality and finding your purpose. But participants who did not have strong sense of like meaning in their lives were more than twice as likely to die prematurely, and those who had figured out their purpose in life, having sense of purpose, or also reduce the incidence of cardiovascular event like heart attack and stroke. But achieving goals may not help you find the purpose of life, but knowing your purpose actually can help you achieve your goals. It makes sense, right? When you truly know your purpose, you experience a sense of clarity like never before, as you're able to connect like what you want to achieve to your ultimate fulfillment. Because I do have like a quote, okay? You cannot actually find clarity for those intangible things. So it means that you'll feel passionate, driving and laser focus. You'll stop battling with the past and the future, or start living in the present, and that's the greatest gift that you can actually give to yourself. I did actually wrote like some steps, like this is like based on my experience, okay, for me, like how to find purpose in life. So I drove into like knowledge and create my own of course steps. So this is how I find purpose in my life. So in this episode I'm gonna show you, oh no, I'm gonna tell you and share to you guys a knowledge, what I actually do and what are the steps that I do follow, so I could find the purpose in life. I can actually share this to you, but again, to throw the disclaimer, this is not a thing or advice that you need to follow. This is the only thing that I do follow in my own. So I'll just going to share this to you if maybe this will gonna be helpful. Still it's your discretion, okay? So there are um many benefits of knowing your purpose. Yes, that's correct. But how can you figure out? Like it is like a combination of science, of achievement, and the art of fulfillment that actually creates the road to happiness and a life of meaning. But of course, for you to succeed in finding your purpose, you must master this balance, right? So this is the thing that I did. I do have like 12 steps, okay? How to unlock and the answer about the question, what is the purpose of life. This is like for me, huh? Okay, I'm not actually like saying that you need to follow the steps that I created. It's still your discretion, okay? But this is like for me, I'm just sharing, I'm just sharing what I do follow, and it's helping me, okay? Now the number one is search inward. What do I mean by that? um the question is, what is my purpose in life and how can I be happy, are actually the same. All right, and they have the same answer. You can truly understand how to find your purpose by listening to others opinion and seeking outside approval. Everything you need is within yourself. The only thing holding you back is your own limiting beliefs. With each limiting beliefs you identify and replace with an empowering belief, you develop greater self-awareness, and where you're in control of your emotion, you're in control of your life. Number 2, put purpose before goals. For me, and like if you focus only like achieving short-term goals, you will never find your true passion to learn how to find your purpose. The goal you work toward must always be based on finding your purpose. If they're not, then you'll only feel like a fleeting sense of accomplishment and will soon be seeking something more. You won't be able to see that life is happening for you instead of to you. When you set your goal, ask yourself, how will this help me feel more fulfilled? How does it relate back to my purpose? Use a journal or a system, that you can actually ensure you always keep your purpose top of mind. Number 3, Focus on what you have. Yeah, let me tell you this one. Focus on what you have is like developing an abundance mindset. It's like opening your eyes to life. You will see beauty and goodness all around you. With this new perspective, your purpose in life becomes much clearer. Like you question less and less how to find your purpose because you feel like you have more of the answer and what you are in the path of achieving meaningful goals. When we focus on what we have, fear disappears and abundance appears. You'll stop living in fear that you're like wasting your life and begin to attract positivity and joy. Finding your purpose become an excitement journey rather than a stressful goal. Number 4, take ownership of your life. What do I mean by that? Like true fulfillment comes from designing your own life. This is how you unlock the extraordinary. To find your purpose, you must decide what's truly right and know it in your heart and soul. You must actually not let yourself be driven by fear or anxiety, because a decision made from fear is always the wrong decision. It will not help you understand what is my purpose, but instead confuse the issue even more. So the truly take ownership, you must stop playing the victim. Realize that every circumstances in life is a result of your own decisions, not anyone else. Because when you take responsibility for finding your purpose instead of blaming others, fulfillments will follows. Number 5, think about what brings you joy. Yeah. Example, look back on your life and identify the times when you felt the most joy. Like, was it when you were like connecting with your partner, or making a successful presentation at work, creating art, or helping others? When you discover what brings you joy, you usually discover where your passion lie. Like your abilities are connected to the sense of joy, so examine them. Now, can you pick up like a pencil and sketch a lifelike portrait? Do your friends tell you that you're a great listener? When you look closely at the activities or skills that come naturally and also brings you joy, you'll likely stumble upon passions that you can turn into a profitable career. Number 6, develop your own life vision statement. This is also like an explanatory step. Like before you can ask yourself what is my purpose, you first have to know what an ideal world looks like and how you fit into it, because creating a life vision statement involves identifying what life would look like if everyone were living up to their fullest potential. Like this will help you develop a roadmap to guide you in the proper direction. Number 7 is you need to discover your true needs. Um, let's say when asking themselves what is my purpose, some people don't even know where to start. All right, if you fall into this category, it helps you to examine the 6 human needs, which is your top need: certainty, significance, variety, love, connection, growth, or contribution. Actually affects every decision you make, because lack of awareness about your own needs can leave you with a false sense of purpose, like one that is actually based on other expectation. So this is why you can actually reach the top of your career ladder, because find the perfect partner or be the best shape of your life but still not happy. Fulfillment begins with your innermost needs. Number 8, write out your story. This is actually a good thing, because for me, like writing help us organize our thoughts, all right, and discover new ones we may not even know we had. It's actually proven to help us reach our goals, improve memory, and decrease stress, which all of the essential when you're learning how to find your purpose. Because putting your life in writing can reveal hidden meanings you may not see otherwise. Start with this exercise. What strength do you have that help you get through tough times? How have you helped others? And how have other people help you? Write it all down and you'll begin to see patterns that will help you find your purpose. Number nine, this is actually um important, and others will follow. All right, take time for yourself. Now, again, the question is, what is my purpose? In a deep question that takes time and reflection to answer, when you spend all of your time running from the commitment to another, you never have time to just sit quietly and reconnect with yourself. Make sure you schedule enough personal time to reduce the noise and demands of the outer world and focus on what you want. Like, because when you feel depleted, all right, searching for meaning in life, take a deep breath and center yourself. Take time for self-care. All right, whether that's a spa day or reading book in the park, coffee, it's by looking within what's you're able to identify your values. Now, the beliefs that hold you most dear as a guiding force in life, you won't understand how to find your purpose without first taking a step back and relaxing. Take time for yourself is one of the most important things. Number 10, embrace acceptance. Part of finding your purpose is like accepting your own limitations. Instead of getting frustrated with yourself, give yourself a break. All right, get to know yourself bit by bit, taking the rule of observer. As you practice like self-compassion with building self-awareness, you're able to find the meaning you're seeking. Self compassion means being patient with yourself. Feeling lost in life can be very disorienting feeling, but you may feel frustrated. But the gentle with yourself, everyone who has ever asked themselves, what is my purpose? Began from a place of uncertainty, there's an hesitancy was what prompted them to dig deep and find greater meaning. 11. Find your community. Finding your purpose in life is often about discovering where you fit in. When you meet like our people, we feel like we are home. We relax and at ease, able to truly be ourselves. Your community can often help you discover how to find your purpose or to live your purpose once you've found it. To find your community, follow your passions, join a voluntary group. All right, go to our art classes. Go to any community that will help you grow about your passion and discover it. Take a class to develop a skill you enjoy. Seek out support online. Find others who enjoy the same music, books, or plays. The saying is, you are you. You are who your friends are. That is actually true. And when you find the right community, it's a good thing. Number 12, and last but not the least, only I can say is be flexible. All right, you can actually do all of those steps, or I can actually do all of those steps if I'm not be flexible as the number 12 step. You know why? One of the hardest parts of learning how to find your purpose is letting go of old identities and interests that no longer serves us. Yet it's something that must be done. Your purpose in life is also likely to grow and change as you grow and change. You must be willing to be flexible and to listen to your innermost wants and needs. Finding your answer is a long life journey. Being flexible lets you grow in integrity while being true to yourself. When you develop your core values and stop seeking external affirmation, you'll find that the answer of what is my purpose in life is much easier to answer. Again, my name is Toby, and thank you for listening to the Mahiwaga podcast. I'll see you in the next episode. Sayonara, Mina.